The second question that we have is a very important general question whose result you should also remember. For this rate equation minus dc by dt, this general rate equation minus dc upon dt is equal to k into c raised power n, where c is the concentration of the reactant. We need to find out the ratio of t half to t raised power 3 by 4. T 3 by 4 is the time in which 3/4 reaction gets completed. Now, whenever you have the rate equation, what you can always do is integrate. So let us bring c raised by n on the left side. This is equal to k dt. Integrating t from 0 to t, and this from C0 to the final concentration, let that be C. So for n not equal to 1, this can be written as minus of c raised by minus n plus 1 upon minus n plus 1. C0 to C is equal to kt. This minus sign goes inside, this becomes n minus 1. Therefore, this becomes kt is equal to c raised by 1 minus n upon n minus 1 minus c0 raised by 1 minus n upon n minus 1. Therefore, kt is equal to 1 upon n minus 1, 1 upon c raised by n minus 1 minus 1 upon c0 raised by n minus 1. This is a very important formula which you should also remember to solve questions fast, that kt is equal to t is the time interval in which the concentration reduces from C0 to C. This is the final concentration, this is the C0, and this is the initial concentration C0, and n is the order of the reaction. Here n is the order of the reaction. So now using this, we will find out the general ratio of t half to t 3 by 4. Let us write t half first. K into t half, this will be the time in which the concentration reduces from C0 to C0 by 2. This will be equal to 1 upon n minus 1 for any nth order reaction, 1 upon C0 upon 2 raised by n minus 1, so 2 raised by n minus 1 goes to the numerator, minus 1 upon C0 raised by n minus 1. For k t 3 by 4, this is equal to 1 upon n minus 1. The concentration which we write over here is C0 by 4, therefore 4 raised by n minus 1 comes to the numerator. This becomes equal to C0 raised by n minus 1. On dividing these two, we get t half upon t 3 by 4. This is equal to 2 raised by n minus 1 minus 1 upon 4 raised by n minus 1 minus 1. So a final answer for the ratio of t half to t 3 by 4 for any nth order reaction comes out to be equal to 2 raised by n minus 1 minus 1 upon 4 raised by n minus 1 minus 1. This is true for n not equal to 1. For n is equal to 1, the reaction is first order, and the result we already know that t 3 by 4 is equal to 2 times t half as we solved in the previous question. So you can remember this result as a general result for n not equal to 1.